Well, another day in London's East End. It's an unusual sunny day, but we'll take it. Anyways, the critics and everybody is raving about my performance against Venezuela. That hat trick that is now having me as kind of a cult hero with Colombians. Not only that, the managers, both in Millwall and in Colombia, seem to be very happy with what I bring to the team. But I'm still riding a bike. A lot of people are saying I'm gonna be the next superstar. I still don't believe it. But I want to get myself a car. I think I deserve a car. Now, I don't have all the money in the world, but I want to treat myself. So I'm looking online, looking at all these cars. What can I get? What am I ready for? Well, no time for that. We go directly into these match objectives from the last couple games. I reached all of them. Very happy about that. Now we gotta focus on Oxford. All my concentration has to go into that game because the only thing keeping us in first place in the league is goal difference. So we have to come out hard. We have to come out and play. Only 2 goals separate us from Fleetwood Town and only 2 points separate us from Walsall. So even though Oxford is in 18th place and we're in first place and we should win, nothing is written in football. So as you can see, we were trying desperately to get in. Right here, a missed opportunity by myself. We just couldn't score. And the whole first half was just us trying to get inside. Right here, I have an opportunity. I take the shot with my weak foot. It's a goal, but it gets called back for offsides. And this was the story throughout the match. Missed opportunities right here. O'Brien with a shot. Look at that. Very, very close to a goal, but no goal. Minute 66 now. I have the ball. I hand it over to Williams, who's going to hand it out to the winger. Worrell would cross it in low, and it's a goal by O'Brien. Finally, we get the goal nearing the 70th minute. We get the goal, so we breathe a sigh of relief. I will not play the rest. I played 10 more minutes, but then the coach decided to take me out of the game. Completely understandable. We end up winning that game anyway, 3-0. So very happy about that. We're still 2 points ahead of Walsall. Fleetwood actually drew, so they dropped points. So now we have a little bit of leeway. We're going up against AFC Wimbledon, but we really need to step it up because we have leeway, but any drop points and we're right back to the same position. So last game we were very, very slow to start. And you want to see if we could change that. At the beginning of the match, we're moving the ball around very well. I'm leading that midfield as best I can, and my teammates are getting inside, but again, missed opportunities. Nobody is really putting in the effort to nail the goals like we needed to. Minute 17, we have an opportunity right here. Look at Morrison with the shot, blocked by the keeper. Cannot get anything going. Morrison very close with another shot, and this leads to frustration, teammates arguing, bookings just, man, complete disaster. Even though it looked like we were the favorites, and even though we were pushing to score, we could not get in there. And when this type of things happen, teams get frustrated and bad things could happen. So we go into the half still 0-0, and you're going to see the stats. We dominated possession, and we had 4 shots on target off of 6 opportunities. And still 0-0. The second half, Wimbledon actually comes close to scoring. They were actually pushing. And this is the moment where a team needs leaders. So I step up, 80th minute. We're almost, it's in the dying minutes of the game because once it's 10 minutes left, you have to go all out. So I get the ball, I do a fake shot with my weak foot, I release a thunderous shot, and it's a goal. Thankfully, I had to take the team, I had to carry. Once I see that my team is struggling, I really have to put it on my shoulders, showing love to the fans and telling them that everything's gonna be okay. But when this type of thing happens, the defender, a missed clearance, here comes Wimbledon, they put in a cross, and a ridiculous header, nobody challenges it. It's 1-1. 85th minute, only 4 minutes after I scored, they score a goal. So now I have to do it again.
Here's Alvarez trying to put the game away. He does! What a beautiful goal in transition again, and we have talked about it. Alvarez probably having the best game for me so far this season.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in the 90th minute, with the last play of the game, I managed to squeeze inside the defense, score the goal. The fans are happy, we're happy, and again, another sigh of relief. Man of the match, 2 shots, 2 goals. But the important thing to look at right here, look at the possession won and lost. Look at the times in tackling won and lost. I was a tank. I defended, I attacked, I did what I had to do. But the best part, we are now 5 points clear of 2nd place and 3rd place, 6 points clear of 4th place. We're in a comfortable spot. But the next game would be anything but comfortable. We're going up against Chelsea and we're playing at Stamford Bridge. But this is a game that I wanted. Now, I don't believe my hype. I'm one of the players to watch. That's what the pundits are saying. William and myself, players to watch. I want this game because I want to see if the hype is real. Chelsea is one of the leading football teams in Europe, and you can see right at the beginning, the 2nd minute, they already had their first opportunity on goal. All we could do was pass it around the middle, trying to retain possession, but not really offering any attack. Every time I tried, the defense intercepted my passes. So what does this say about me as a footballer? Maybe it says I'm not ready. Right here, the defense trying to stop the Chelsea attack. Matic takes the ball. I'm desperately trying to get back and defend against Diego Costa. It's a goal. I was tired, but that's not an excuse. You have to push yourself. Right now, Chelsea is showing what they should be doing. They should be dominating us. That's what they're doing. I should be trying to play better. I should be elevating my teammates. I can't do that. I'm not at that level yet. But again, I don't expect to be the best in the world from one day to the other. I gotta work for it, and I know that. So this game will be more of an experience. Right there you can see that I was forced to actually defend, and it kind of cost me because I get booked. I'm not really a defender. I'll work more on that. I love attacking. I try to defend against Chelsea. It just can't happen. Now Hazard comes in the game. He was actually a sub for this game and immediately causes problems. Now, if there's anything that I want to learn from this game, was actually how to impact the game like this guy did. Hazard immediately had a cross, almost a goal. Here he had a shot. It's blocked by Archer, and even though we tried our best, we couldn't keep him out from scoring. So he scores, and as he runs by me, all I could think about is maybe that'll be me someday, in a gigantic club, destroying these little clubs. For now, I'm here, and I'm going to do my best with Millwall. Not really going to dwell on this game. 7.2 match rating is not that bad. We're out of the EFL Cup. But the next day, I decided maybe it's time for an upgrade in fashion. You know, after a loss, you can't dwell on it. Gonna go outside, breathe some fresh air. I told you guys I wanted to buy a car, and that's still in my mind. So after this fresh gear that I bought, let's go ahead and buy this car. So I'm looking in the internet. All of these cars, they look really expensive. So I think I made the right choice. A 1980s classic, as you can see right here, driving down the street in my fresh new ride. Now maybe it's not a Lamborghini, maybe it's not a Ferrari, but I'm not riding a bike anymore, and that makes me happy. You know, this is what I could afford for now. I'm a Millwall player. I'm not a Barcelona or Real Madrid player. I mean, come on. You guys didn't really expect me to get a Lamborghini, right? Anyways, this car isn't the definition of luxury, but what it is mine. Any kid that's ever played football has had one dream, and I'm no different. As a child, I trained and trained every day. Then I played some junior games with one dream in mind. And today, that dream can become a reality.